Are you a beginner wanted to build up your programming skills? Well, you are in the right video, because in this video I'm going to tell you how to come up with a project idea so that you can practice and build up your skills. Maybe you are learning Node.js, or maybe you are learning Django, or maybe you are learning any kind of frameworks, or you are an absolute beginner learning Python or any kind of programming language. So you wanted to build a project that will build up your skills. So you are in the right video, because in this video I'm going to tell you how you can do that and how to generate idea that you can implement, how to generate a project idea that you implement and then practice your programming skill. So in this video I'm going to divide two types of programmers: the beginner programmer and the intermediate programmer. I did not include senior programmer because they are already in a company, maybe, so they got a lot of projects, so I don't have to talk with them. I just need to focus two programmers, beginner and intermediate. So if you are, let me start with the beginner programmer, and if you are intermediate, you can skip this part of this video and move on to the next one. So if you are a beginner wanted to build up your programming skills, we all know that the best way to do that, especially if you wanted to become a developer, the best way to do that is to develop project, is to create a lot of project, do a lot of project as a beginner. That will definitely build up your skills. So this is the best way for you to build up your programming skills as a beginner. So but you might end up into a repetitive and most common project that everyone did. For example, as a beginner, you might hear the word Mad Libs, Hangman, guessing game, tic-tac-toe, all those kind of projects. We are all of those beginners out there, they already done that kind of project. So maybe if you don't know, you can go and create those kind of project. Is also good. They're going to build up your skills. But the best way to stand out is to come up with your own idea and try to implement it. Since at the beginning you are trying to teach yourself how to think and implement what you think. So this is how developers are. We're going to think, brainstorm with and come up with an idea, and also we're going to go back to the computer and implement that idea. So as a beginner, this is going to help you by sitting down and come up with an idea and implement it. So let me tell you the first thing that you have to do to come up with an idea. I'm going to tell you two things that if you implement it, you're going to come up with an idea. So this is my first tips. If you do any kind of project idea, guessing game, hangman, tic-tac-toe, just what you have to do, just update the project. Maybe you create a guessing game in one tutorial, so sit down and update that game to the next level. That will set you apart, and it's going to help you to build a strong programming foundation. Turn every logic into programming. Just look around you. Just by sending a little kit to go and buy you something, you can just turn that into programming. For example, go to this shop. If the shop is closed, go to that shop. Don't come back until you get it and come back to me. So you can see with just a looping and if statement, you can implement this kind of project. So this is my second tips. Just turn everything into logic and implement it in programming. Look at small things, because if you look at big things, it's going to demotivate you, and you feel like you don't want to continue. So look at small things that if you did, you will be happy. So this is it for beginners. This is just the two things you have to do: update beginner projects and also generate your own ideas, turn everything into logic. So for the intermediate programmer, maybe you are learning web development, or you are learning game development, or any kind of development. So you came to the point where you wanted to build up what you have learned, and you are thinking, how can I come up with an idea? It's easy. There is a lot of projects out there in YouTube. So look at one of those projects and update it to the next level. Do the project the same with the tutorial. Create the same project, and when you're done with the project and the tutorial ends, sit down and start brainstorming to update that project. Assuming you are just creating a CRUD application, create it and update. So when you finish implementing it, you can see there is a lot of gaps that you have to fill in that project. So just sit down, relax, and look at the project very well and look for updates inside it. So try to implement like at least a lot of updates and add a lot of new features. This is the only way you will get better at programming, and also to get better and understand that framework even way more better. So that's it for this video. If you find this helpful, subscribe.